Hello everyone, we are live on Twitch. So welcome to another session of recreational programming. Today we'll be building a file encryptor in C using XOR Cipher. So basically we'll be writing a program in C that basically takes a input file and output file in a certain key of certain length, and basically encrypt the input file using that key using XOR cipher. So basically we'll be building that. So let's get started. So at first I will create a file main.c, right? So we have this. So we'll first including necessary headers, string.h, standard library, and something string.h. So we use the main, right? The main here, right? So basically we'll create a function that takes 3 parameters, right? First one is the input file, and second will be the output file, and third parameter will be the key, right? So we'll create a function here, a void function. What we'll do here, encrypt, decrypt. Basically this function will encrypt as well as decrypt. If we pass input and output and the key, it will encrypt output file, and we pass the output file as an input, and the same key, it will decrypt the file to an original content. So same function is used for encryption and for decryption. So we'll create a function encrypt, decrypt, right? This encrypt, decrypt, it will take 3 parameters. So first parameter will be the const character input file. So it will take this one, same as output file name, const character output file, right? So and the third parameter will be the key, which will be used for encryption and decryption, right? So const characteristic key, right? So this is our main structure. The main, let's check. So user will be passing through the command line, so we have to pass the argument count and the value. So first we'll be checking if the argument count is less than 4. So first is the command, will be the command, second will be the input file, third will be the output file, and fourth will be the key. So if it is less than 4, so we'll throw something error, this wish. So I will be basically sending the uses to like encryptor, there will be encryptor, and there will be the input file and output file and the key, right? And I will be returning 1. And exit, you can exit or return, so you can do like this. Let's create a make file for this. Make file, you can simply do without make file, right? For this so this is the main.c, making a directory first, mkdir build directory. So gcc main.c minus output directory build slash encrypt, right? So dot slash build slash encryptor. Users will be like this, or we can simply use printf here. Printf here, right? We have to refill it, and the key uses encryptor, input file, output file, and key, right? Simply do it like this, and first will be from the first argument, that is index 1, actually second one, second one will be input file, so character input file will be the argument of 1, right? So same as const character output file will be value of 2. It's not chat, it's character. So const character asterisk key equal to argument value of 3, right? So total will be 4 arguments. So we'll call the function encrypt decrypt. So host will be encrypt file, so output file and here what happened with newbie. So argument will be key, right? Slash this and the ends. Processed successfully, right? Return 0. So this is the basic usage. Now we'll be writing the encrypt decrypt function here. So we have in our input file, output file, and the key. So it's basically firstly opening the file, input file. So we can use file input equal to f open the input file, and second parameter will mean the read binary mode, RB mode. If it's either an input, if not input, So the error while reading the file, and exit with also we have to pointer exit failure, right? Exit failure, and similarly we have to open the output file. So file while this one file output equal to f open output file in write binary mode. So if there is an output, so here while opening the output and exit failure, right? So we have opened the file. Let's check if it is working properly, right? So we have to check, we have to create a file here. Input.txt. So we have a file here, and we will write Xentixar here. So we have written something, and we don't have to create output file to automatically be created when opening in write binary mode. So input.txt and out will be the output.txt, and last we have to pass the key. So key will be hello world, right? So this is the way. So nothing will happen right now, so we haven't do anything. So what we have to do, we have to loop through each character of the file and encrypt it, right? Or cipher it. So first we have to find the key length of the key the user has passed or we have passed. So size underscore t key length will be string length of the key, right? So we have also to create a character int, which basically it will hold the value of the character, and we will also have to define a search t of I, which basically 0 will be iterating through it and increase the value of I. So this one, right? And we'll loop through each characters. So we have to read and loop through each characters. So while loop, while ch equal to f get say each character of the string. So input is not equal to in the file. In the file you have to read the characters, right? To read the characters in the file, and we have to encrypt the character, right? So if ch will be a, we have to encrypt using the key and put it into output file. So uh, basically we have this string key. So we'll take a single part, the key, right? So we can do like character encrypted character, encrypted character will be ch, and we'll be using XOR operator, right? And we'll be using key. We have the key and I mode key length. Does it make any sense? So we have the character ch. We'll be XORing with it with so initially the value of I will be 0. So 0 mode something where if you have the key hello, right? So 0 mode length of 4, 0 mode 4 with 0. So key of 0 will be used, means H. First character will be encrypted using the first character of key, and similarly second character will be encrypted using the second character of key. So I have to increase the I plus plus, right? I plus plus here. So second character will be encrypted using the second character of the key, and similarly up to the key length. If the key length is smaller than the file output, then the key will repeat, right? So we can do like f put c but encrypted character in the output stream, right? So you can do like this, right? We are looping through each characters. We are reading each character from the input file. We are encrypting it using the key. So, and we will be putting the character in the output file and increasing the ISO, right? So for that will be simply close the file, input file, and f close the output. So I think this will work, right? So if I do like this, so we have to first build this thing and this process successfully. And if I see here, there is output.txt which basically contains some random characters, right? So we don't know what is this, but let's try decrypting it, right? So build such encryptor. It will take output file as the input and decrypted output new output file decrypted.txt, and key will be the same, right? Hello, what was the previous thing? So proceed successfully. If I check it, the out decrypted file, it should be the same as the input file, right? Right, it's the same. But if we pass the another key like this, the output will not be same, right? And this is different. So basically we write it at random this will be random, right? So we have created a encryptor or decryptor in the same one, right? That basically takes three arguments, command line arguments. First one is the input file to which we have to encrypt, and second output of file where we have to put the encrypted message from the encrypted text from the input file, and third parameter will be the string, right? Which basically read all of these and pass it to encrypt decrypt function, which basically first open the input file and the output file, calculate the size of the key and loop through each characters of the input file, and each character will be first encrypted, right, using the XOR cipher and using the value of each character of the key, and will be putting it to the output file, right, and closing the input and output file. Basically this is our code, right? So for encryption we basically have to pass the input file, output file and the key, and for decrypting the same thing we basically have to pass the output file as input file, and we'll be getting a new file, pointing to a new file as output file, and the key will be same, right? So this is basically the flow. I think it's this one, right? So I'll be getting it. Everything.txt. Sorry, what I've done. Everything.txt, right? For now, and the build directory. So git init main.c and the git ignore. Using XOR Cipher, right? So to create a repo, repository, file encryptor, and get into the repository, right? So copy it here, branch minus main, remote add origin, this one, git push minus origin main. So let's create a readme for this, right? So with readme.md file encryptor what type reading encryptor right? So XOR Cipher basic usage here. So compiling the code. So this is the main.c encryptor. Right. So basically you just dot slash encrypt encryptor input.txt output.txt and the random key. So like this. I think I don't have the readme. Viewer, so I can paste it on readme viewer, right? Now done here. So it will basically look like this. Right? So that's good for me. So get that. Add readme docs. Right. So this is the basic users. I think it will work now. Delete what is it now? I delete field input.txt, sorry, output.txt, decryptor.txt. We have this type of thing, and we will be the encryptor. We have the encryptor, and we will be doing it's mentioned here, right? Successfully. So if we get the output, it will be random thing. Is looking like this. Output.txt and decrypted.txt, the same key. Get decrypt.txt, right? Also, I think it's terminal issue. It is done. So decrypt.txt, we don't need output. So this was the basic uses. I think this much for today, right? Bye bye everyone.